Professional wrestling is a tangible art form. We need little objects. We collect little cups, we collect little belts, and we show them off so the world knows that we're important. But unfortunately, Ziggy Haim doesn't have that gift. So when she came up short against me,
man, hold on here, cover, got her!
She knew she needed something to hold in her hands, something to show the world that she is important. So she found the only thing of value she could get her hands on, the mask of Edith Surreal.
No! The ref's gotta get in there. This is unacceptable. Pulling at her mask. This is part of the art. This is part of the story.
I don't even know what just happened. Like, are you all right?
She took my mask. What am I gonna do? I have another match.
This is about more than losing my chance at the Enjoy Cup. This is about more than Edith Surreal cutting a piece of my hair.
No. You can't say the disrespect wasn't unwarranted. Ziggy knew she had messed with this work of art, and the work of art made art of her.
And I'm going to show the world that I deserve everything at whatever cost, whatever means of violence. And I know, Edith, that you and I are going to take it to the brink.
You got one of my masks, but you want more. That's not enough. You want my entire identity. So you have that opportunity. We have that match at Night Moves.
I will bring it out of you, just like I know you'll bring it out of me. And the world deserves to see your face, Edith.
My mask versus your hair. The only thing that's for sure is that it's going to get embarrassing.
It is an exciting night. We have the Pittsburgh debut of the Neon Blondes. What can people expect?
Some neon, first off. So, debut together as a tag team. It's quite exciting,
Quite exciting. I mean, this is a long time coming. This kid has followed me around the world for years, and now she gets to fight by side. I'm excited. The Neon Blondes. We're home. We're in Pittsburgh, and it's spooky season, baby. It's spooky season. The Neon Blondes are home, and we're gonna scare the pants off of everybody. Enjoy tonight, baby. Mwah.
I'm feeling pretty spooked myself. Can't wait to see it.
Don't get too scared.
All right, everybody, welcome into this edition of Enjoy Wrestling's Night Moves from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Rich Bocchini alongside VEDA Scott. Tag team action kicking things off this week, VEDA.
We have the Neon Blondes, Dani and Facade, uniting as a team, and they're taking on a debuting tag team here at Enjoy. It's Killian McMurphy and the Cannibal, Savannah Evans.
And then later on in our main event, Ziggy Haim battles Edith Surreal. You talk about a blood rivalry. This one about as heated as it gets. Hair versus mask match later tonight.
And Rich, you can feel it in the air right now. I mean, I don't know what's going to go down. I'm nervous. I'm excited. I'm a little bit scared. Let's get things started.
The following contest is a tag team competition scheduled for one fall.
action. Enjoy Wrestling Night Moves here in Pittsburgh, and the team of Dani Moe.
And Facade, this is Pittsburgh's own Neon Blonde. 100% the hometown favorite here. Approaching the ring, making their debut in the 4-1-2, your hometown heroes, the Neon Blonde. And this is the first time that we are seeing Facade and Dani Moe team up in actual sanctioned tag team competition.
Yeah, that's right.
They're always at each other's side. They're always helping each other out. They competed together in the Enjoy Odyssey. But this is the first glimpse we have of them as a tag team together. And speaking of first-time tag teams, that is the situation as well with Savannah Evans and Killian McMurphy, making both of their Enjoy debuts, I believe. Yes.
Listen to the response here for Dani Moe and Facade. The Neon Ninjas, man, they really fly around all over the place, and interested to see what Killian McMurphy and Savannah Evans have in store for them here tonight. Of course, great action here at Night Moves. I mean, so excited to see Effy in action recently here. Of course, Ziggy Haim and Edith Surreal, that big stipulation matchup here versus Masks. I mean, so much going on here. So mixed tag action right here.
Now, I am personally very familiar with Savannah Evans. She's someone that I've wrestled numerous times, tough as they come. Killian Murphy, I've never been in the ring with him, but I noticed it says shooter right on his tights. So, I mean, I guess that's a taste of what we're gonna see tonight. We have the Cannibal and the Shooter. And of course, the Neon Blondes, they deliver exactly what they promised. Like you said, high-flying action. Listen to this crowd, 100% behind Dani Moe. Oh, Dani Moe not intimidated by the strength of Savannah, wrenching on the headlock. Whoa!
I haven't had a chance to see much of Dani Moe in action. I mean, we've seen her around, or I've seen her around, I should say, multiple different independent wrestling events, but really one of the first times I've seen her in full-fledged competition tonight. So I'm excited to see what she brings to the ring.
Yeah, Dani spent many years as a manager of Facade, never ever shying away from getting physically involved in matches. And it's, whoa!
Wow!
Speaking of physically involved, it's only recently that Dani's taken off having her own singles wrestling career and also tagging with Facade.
Killian McMurphy tagged in, and so is Facade.
And again, this is the first we are seeing of McMurphy in an Enjoy ring. Whoa!
What makes Facade so special in your eyes, VEDA?
Well, so as we were saying, it's the high flying. Sometimes he busts. Whoa!
Trying to put this away, only gets a 1 count. Oh! Springboard off the ropes! Wow!
Exactly like that. Sometimes he just busts out moves that you couldn't even think of, and he's doing it physically. Like, it's always something new. It's always something different. It seems like, oh, what a slam by Facade. It seems like physically there's nothing he can't do.
It's almost like a video game character come
Yes.
to life. Tag made to Dani Moe. And some tandem action here, perhaps. Whoa, Dani.
Whoa.
Handstand in the corner.
Whoa.
Double handstand.
Oh.
Double splash. Cover. Gets a 1.5 count.
And Dani was up in that handstand for like 45 seconds. The absolute agility and athleticism. I mean, the splash was impressive, but that holding that handstand. More double teams, cartwheels.
Oh! Savannah was so dizzy that she wasn't quite sure where those kicks were coming from, and it got planted. Dani Moe, Facade, and Killian McMurphy throwing water bottles. Dude, come on now.
Not?
Yeah.
We could not do that. We could stop
that.
Yeah. It's good, as you mentioned, shooter on the back of his trunks, and he missed wildly with that water bottle. Some poor guy sitting over here in the front row got knocked off the side of the head. The chair in the ring, Facade is, he's just happy enough to take a little breather here as McMurphy and Evans.
Yeah, at this point, they don't even seem interested in winning this match.
Dani Mo's had enough of waiting.
What? Oh!
So is Facade. Wow! Step up! My God!
Landed directly on his feet! Like it was nothing, Facade!
Savannah Evans and Killian McMurphy spilled on the floor as Facade sending Evans back into the ring. Dani Mo, lateral press, leg hook, cover, and no, kick out at 2.
Again, very smart and effective teamwork by the Neon Blondes. It's not all about the flash and the flying. Facade hit that incredible dive, and then Dani went straight for the pin. Oh!
McMurphy gets the knee up. Dani Mo takes a shot, hopping off the apron, and from behind, Evans attacking. Dani able to connect with the back elbow, and come on now.
McMurphy has
grabbed hold of
Dani Mo by the hair.
Yeah, and Evans took advantage. Savannah Evans, 5'10". Very powerful competitors. Now Dani has her head bounced off the apron with the referee's attention elsewhere.
And Savannah was just taking her time.
Savannah Evans, known in some circles as Dark Journey, not the Dark Journey, the original Dark Journey, but.
And then as it says right on her tights, known as the Cannibal because she's willing to take on anyone and she eats them alive.
Full speed ahead, running spear in the corner.
Oh, hold on, watch this, watch this, watch this.
Double underhook suplex.
Savannah Evans has personally sent me about 2/3 of the way across the ring with that butterfly suplex.
Cover.
Just absolute brutality at all times.
I do appreciate the nod to the past with the Dark Journey name. But you're right, she is tough as nails. And tell me a little bit about what it's like being in the ring with her, because as I mentioned, as we just saw, super powerful. For somebody like yourself, you're not the biggest. You're small in stature, yet you rely on speed and finesse, whereas Evans is just all power.
It's Savannah Evans. When she gets her hands on you, like it could just all be over. Because although, like you said, strong and powerful, she's also trained by George South and Cedric Alexander. Like her fundamentals are there as well. She is a well-traveled wrestler, just so versatile. She's coming back into the ring right now.
You know, that's something else. I love to hear the name George South come up, because you hear so many young wrestlers say, oh, you know, the veterans, what do they know, right? But George South, he's the old school type of veteran, the old school type of trainer. He's going to teach you the very fundamental basics, and to be able to meld that with the modern style, competitors like Savannah Evans, I think, are the perfect example of a modern day professional wrestler, right?
I couldn't agree with you more. I'm sorry, I'm just watching Savannah manhandle.
I absolutely know what you're thinking, VEDA. I know what you're thinking. George South, of course, I mean, he's a name that goes back in the old Carolina territories, and so many young wrestlers that we've seen come out of the Carolinas. You think of the Ugly Ducklings, they were trained by George South. Many others. So you get the old school fundamentals, you meld that with the modern style, and you get power moves like that.
If you can just send somebody through the canvas like that.
Cover, Evans trying to put it away. Referee making sure the shoulders are down. Dani Mo.
And Facade doing his best to cheer on Dani Mo, cheering on her to get her to kick out, but also managing to stay on the apron. He's not going to get them disqualified here. Because again, this is Dani and Facade's debut here and Enjoy as a tag team. A win here would be huge for them.
Beautiful suplex by McMurphy. Dani Mo in trouble, cover, leg hook.
The lower back, the spine of Dani just bounced in the ring with the force of that suplex.
Crowd really getting behind Dani Mo, the hometown girl from Pittsburgh. Oh my God, what an elbow!
That elbow strike, it just cracked all the way across the building.
dive on this side, please. McMurphy saying she's done. Face breaker, no. McMurphy got rocked by Dani Moe, and as Dani goes for the tag in the corner, Savannah Evans takes out Facade's leg.
And Dani was there. And with the referee paying attention to Savannah Evans, Killian is just unloading punches on Dani. Going for a cross arm breaker here, but Dani is blocking it.
The shooter trying to tie up Dani Moe and make her submit. Dani uses her leverage and is able to get her foot on the rope.
Hold is broken. Again, Dani is close to her corner, but not close enough.
Irish whip into the corner. And that's the wrong part of town for Dani Moe. Savannah Evans takes a shot.
She couldn't be any further away from Facade right now. Oh!
T-bone suplex by McMurphy into the cover. Leg hook, center of the ring.
Again, Dani Moe is kicked out. But she needs to tag. That last suplex was devastating. Savannah Evans has made a tag of her own.
Dani trying to find a way out. That corner's gonna feel like it's a couple miles away, VEDA.
Yeah. I mean, she was so close at one point. Oh, wait a second. Through the legs.
Fingertips away, but Evans has hold of the left leg.
Oh.
Dani trying to balance herself. Big kick. Evans off balance. Dani's so close. Can she make the tag? McMurphy tagged her. Here comes Facade.
And Facade is fresh. Facade is on fire.
Momentum off the ropes, and McMurphy, wow, with the karate chop to the throat. Facade ducks the clothesline.
The agility of Facade.
Kind of an off-balance kick, and he caught McMurphy right in the face with the toe.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Facade up and over. Shoulder tackle through the ropes. Springboards in, over the cutter. A gigantic cruncher, cover to put it away. Facade, and oh, Savannah Evans.
Breaks it up. But this is what we were talking about. That wasn't just a springboard. He springboarded over onto the second rope, completely innovative. Dani Moe, after all the punishment she took, still not backing down.
Facade able to help her out.
Oh.
Kick to the gut, and a kick to the throat, and a kick down low. No!
The Neon Blondes taking turns, breaking down Savannah Evans.
What do they have in mind here?
Whoa!
Drop kick into a Saito suplex.
Absolutely flawless teamwork here by Facade and Dani Moe.
Enjoy wrestling here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Capacity crowd tonight at Night Moves. McMurphy able to block one, but not the second.
Not the second one, no. Dani Moe is legal, tag back in.
Tandem maneuver on the way.
Dani going up top. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Uh-oh. Whoa!
Showing by the Neon Blondes, a rope walk cross body doomsday device, pulling out the win here in their Enjoy Wrestling debut as a tag team. I have a feeling that this is absolutely not the last we will see of the Neon Blondes here together as a team.
But coming up next, Rich, after the break, it's time. Edith Surreal versus Ziggy Haim. Hair versus mask. It's going down.
Last time we were here with Edith Surreal at Enjoy Wrestling, Ziggy Haim performed the extremely rude task and disrespect of removing your mask in the ring. So tonight, there's going to be a hair versus mask match. What's your strategy going into this?
I mean, rude is one way to put it. It's desperation, maybe? I don't know the right word for it. This mask is everything to me. It's my entire identity. Putting on this mask, I could become Edith Surreal. It gives me the power and the confidence to win in that ring. If I lose it, I don't know if I can wrestle anymore. I don't know what that means for me. So whatever I can do to win and to make sure that Derek does not get involved tonight, whatever I can do. There's no rules, there's no disqualification, anything goes. So whatever I need to do to survive and leave with my mask and leave with a fistful of Ziggy's hair, I'm ready to do that.
She's ready to do anything. Thanks, Edith.
Thank you.
And we just want to take a moment here to say thank you to all of our amazing sponsors.
Yeah, no doubt. Steel City Speed and Custom, Spring Hill Brewing, Armbar Audio, and Kayla Vision.
Thank you to absolutely all of our supporters. We have a huge list of them. That list just keeps on growing. We love to see it.
Enjoy Wrestling wouldn't be possible without all of you. And you know what? If you enjoy wrestling, why not get an Enjoy Wrestling hoodie or t-shirt or some other merch? Go to enjoy-wrestling.com and buy our stuff.
I'm here with Ziggy Haim, and last time you and Edith faced off, you took her mask, and she responded by taking a lock of your hair. So what are you gonna do tonight in your hair versus mask match to keep your hair?
Whatever it takes. I'm doing whatever it takes to keep my hair and prove the point that I am here to be an absolute psycho. I am here to be an absolute cannibal. I'm here to create smut films.
The following contest is a hair versus mask match.
We are back here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Night Moves continues. Enjoy Wrestling. Rich Bocchini alongside VEDA Scott, and what a rivalry matchup this is going to be. It's special stipulation, hair versus mask. You talk about a rivalry, this thing's going to get heated.
This has been building for so long. We have watched this build through the course of canned heat. I mean, it's been months and months of just vitriol. Ziggy stole Edith's mask. Edith cut Ziggy's hair. That brings us to today. Well, I mean, and then also we've had Derek Dillinger and Willow Nightingale have been involved in this. Solo Darling was involved in this. Like, this has just spread so far throughout Enjoy Wrestling, and I have to imagine that both Ziggy and Edith want to end this tonight.
Well, we'll see what happens here. Rivalry matchup again, hair versus mask. It is all on the line. We are set to go. Ziggy Haim making her way to the ring, and she has that very expensive custom-made mask belonging to Edith Surreal. She's carrying that thing around like a trophy, VEDA.
Absolutely. I mean, and to Ziggy, it's a trophy, but to Edith, to anyone who wears a mask in wrestling, that mask becomes part of your identity. It becomes part of your growth. You know, and maybe if you choose to change your mask over time, that's one thing. But someone stealing it from you and forcing you to change, that's another thing entirely. Ziggy Haim went a little too far with that, I think, and I still think that. And Ziggy just Ziggy positioning that mask in the corner where Edith has to look at it.
Edith Surreal, always in the finest ring attire. That chair sitting at ringside, the ostensible barber's chair. Look at Edith. You talk about beautiful masks.
Yes, it's an entire aesthetic with Edith Surreal. And again, when you mess with that aesthetic, you're messing with the entire package, the entire identity of the wrestler. When you have someone like Edith who is obviously just so, in terms of just down to her t-shirts, down to her prints. Everything that Edith does is done with creativity and with deliberation. And I think that just snapping off a piece of her identity like that is just, again, I hate even talking about it. It makes me just feel bad, Rit. Like, it just makes me feel bad.
We are set to go here. Edith Surreal. Edith Surreal making the scissors motion with her fingers across the ring, and Ziggy Haim. Now that's going to be, that's really going to get you fired up and ready to go. If you're not game for having your head shaved, that's the last thing you want, right? I mean, you can hold on here. Ziggy trying to roll up Edith very quickly here at the outset, and now this is not to take away the significance of the mask that Edith Surreal had stolen from her, but you can always make another mask, right? I mean, it takes however long for your hair to grow out, right?
You can't grow that hair back overnight.
Right.
Whoa.
Edith Surreal floating over. Wow. Had Ziggy all twisted up.
And I personally had the pleasure of wrestling Edith Surreal for the first time just a little while ago in Chicago at the last Effy's Big Gay Brunch, first time that we were ever in a ring together. And it was a very technical affair, and there were things like moves and submissions that Edith was using that I had never seen nor heard of, and I was in them.
I've been very impressed by Edith for exactly that reason right here.
Like, just so smooth. The transitions are so smooth.
Arm trap crossface. And what is Ziggy doing? She's fish hooking Edith's face?
Yeah, it looked almost like Edith was trying to get away, and Ziggy was just holding onto the mask.
Ziggy Haim running elbows and setting up Edith. Momentum off the ropes here. Double knees and a cover. Leg is hooked. Able to power out at 2. Edith Surreal defeated Ziggy in the Enjoy Cup tournament, then went on to lose to Lee Moriarty in the semifinals of that tournament. Ziggy Haim, meanwhile, lost to Edith Surreal in the opening round matchups where things started. In the Enjoy Cup tournament, retaliated by stealing Edith's mask.
Hold on.
After that matchup, heads up here for Ziggy. No!
Ziggy Haim launching herself like a torpedo at Edith Surreal. Edith now is reeling. Ziggy Haim firmly back in control.
No!
Says Edith, I don't know, that's 3 or 4 rows back.
Getting into dangerous territory here.
And I'll tell you something from experience. Those chairs, these are like proper chairs. Yes, it looks like they have a little bit of padding on them. They're also made of wood.
That's right.
And they don't collapse the way that like a metal or a plastic chair might. It hurts. It hurts.
They're sturdy chairs.
Yes.
Stout and sturdy chairs.
They're not meant to have bodies thrown into them.
No, they're not.
Oh, cover. To go.
They're meant more for weddings and,
yes,
proper ballroom type events.
Oh!
Edith able to get the leg up. from the second turnbuckle.
Leapfrogging over Ziggy.
Has a hold of the leg, chops the knee. And heads up here now. Oh my God! They can snap somebody's neck like that.
Just about folded Edith Surreal in half. Or, excuse me, Ziggy Haim in half. I can't even speak. That was so brutal.
To the top rope. Edith Surreal. Here she comes. 5-star frog splash cover. No! Out at 2. Ziggy Haim. Not getting her head shaved just yet.
I almost said just a hair's breadth away from, but that wasn't even on purpose. And look, Edith, right back to the leg. And that is something else that we need to talk about with Edith Surreal. Just the oh wait, Ziggy going for the mask, but Edith, the versatility.
Crucifix trying to put it away. No, not enough.
Transitioning from high impact moves straight into submissions.
And again, Edith Surreal.
Another crucifix.
Move to move.
This is disorienting too, when you're in the ring.
Now you said it. I mean, Edith Surreal goes from move to move so fluidly, so effortlessly, and you took the words right out of my mouth. That has to be disorienting.
What a trip! Ziggy Haim is tied up again. This could be it.
Modified Indian deathlock ankle lock.
Yes.
Oh, and Edith is really cranking that in.
Ziggy is just trapped here.
Nowhere to go. Oh, man. Ziggy's got to be thinking about giving up.
There it is. Finally gets to the ropes.
Edith doesn't want to break the hold.
Kicks to the shoulder. Finally, that hold is broken. Ziggy, though, just collapsed to the outside.
You know, I was just thinking, you look at who's absent here tonight. Nobody at ringside. No Derek Dillinger. Willow Nightingale injured recently after being attacked by Ziggy and by Dillinger after her most recent matchup.
Oh!
Now, you heard the official saying no rules in this matchup.
Yeah.
That is why Edith did not want to break the hold when Ziggy had hold of the bottom rope, and why she did not have to break the hold. So the referee was correct in that assessment, and now correct in his assessment here as Ziggy is choking Edith with the very bottom of that chair.
But what you were saying about Derek Dillinger is, honestly, now I'm thinking about it, is suspicious almost.
You think so?
I feel like he's...
Good God!
I don't know! I'm just not used to seeing Ziggy Haim go it alone here and Enjoy Wrestling. I feel like the production is a production.
So you think something's up?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Oh!
Where's Ziggy going? Looks like she was headed back.
Oh my gosh!
Back through the entrance curtain, but Edith connects with a big chop right across the sternum. Oh! Haim with that chair that looks to be just being held together by threads, at least from this vantage point. It's still intact. Looked like one of the legs was wobbly from here up. That part of the chair is definitely not wobbly. But Edith Surreal certainly is here right now. Hair versus mask. If Ziggy Haim loses, she will be shaved bald.
Oh!
If Edith Surreal loses the match, she loses her mask.
Both things that are aspects tied so much to the identity of these wrestlers.
Edith Surreal dragging Ziggy Haim by her locks back to the production area. And what is happening here?
Oh.
Very dark and very dangerous. We have all the expensive production equipment. I hope they're being careful.
Oh, well, there's Derek Dillinger.
Oh, no! What is Edith Surreal doing here? Ziggy Haim laid out on the, I don't know if that's a road case, a table, or what.
I think it looks like a table, but Dillinger distracted Edith long enough for Ziggy to get out of the way.
Derek saying cut. Fire that clacker at Edith, and
hold on, what are they doing?
They grabbed a hold. I don't know. Is that another table?
It's a table on top of a table.
Oh no! This is very dangerous.
Do it, guys. Come on now. Hey, come on now.
So we have Edith Surreal and Ziggy Haim on top of two cases and a table on top of a table.
Ziggy Haim has Edith and is ready to put this thing away. Oh no!
Wait, Edith is fighting.
Up into the fireman's carry.
Oh my gosh!
Uh-oh! Oh no! Oh God! Death Valley driver!
Through two tables! What happens if neither Edith or Ziggy can finish this match? Like, do they both win? Do they both wait? Edith Surreal's up on her feet.
Edith is up and has just booted Derek Dillinger.
The heart and the passion of Edith Surreal. I thought that was going to be enough to take both of these wrestlers out, and no, Edith is dragging Ziggy by the hair back to the ring.
After that Death Valley driver off the road cases through a couple of tables, Edith Surreal ready to put this thing away. Sharpen up the clippers. Oh, and a DDT!
Wait a second!
Dillinger in to break it up, and again, no rules in this matchup.
Yeah, no sneaking around by the production here. He got right to the middle of the ring. There's that knockout punch that leveled Willow Nightingale.
Ziggy Haim's out cold, but so is Edith, and the referee does not make the count. No! Come on!
Edith Surreal has kicked out. This is not over. This is not over.
Dillinger can't believe it. And you can see the referee was so hesitant. He was conflicted about making that count.
You know, no one wanted to see it end like that, and we aren't going to, because Edith Surreal is not going to stop fighting.
Hair versus mask. Ziggy Haim, I don't know how she's still on her feet. Oh, Edith up and over. Takes out Dillinger. Surreal back into the ring. Ziggy misses with the elbow. Drop kick takes out the knee.
Oh.
And now trying to put it away here. The legs tied up. Ziggy has to be careful that her shoulders aren't down on the mat.
It's Willow Nightingale!
The submission in time. Willow Nightingale!
Ziggy Haim is tapped!
Ziggy Haim is tapped out!
It's over!
Referee calling for the bell! It is all done! Willow Nightingale erased Dillinger on the outside! Ziggy Haim tapped out! Edith Surreal had her in
is a Venus flytrap, and it was absolutely gorgeous!
Oh man!
She did it!
Get those shears ready! Sharpen up the clippers, you know what? I'll bet you that Edith Surreal...
And Edith Surreal has reclaimed her original mask as well!
She gets the mask. She will be... I would assume she will have the honors of shaving the head of Ziggy Haim, and you know what? If you know Edith Surreal, she can be a little sadistic. You wonder if she left those chargers on so they're not fully charged when Ziggy gets her head clipped.
You know, the first time that I visited my partner during the pandemic, we shaved his head. And it's more difficult than it looks like it's going to be on TV. So I'm interested to see how this goes. Ziggy Haim just looks like she's in shock.
I'm surprised that she's going to, with her own volition, sitting in the barber's chair. So I guess maybe, oh, there we go. So it is not a shaving job, it is a clip, it's a clip job.
We're cutting the ponytail off first.
The scissors a little dull.
Oh, Ziggy, that is not the look. That is not it.
Well, I guess it's just the ponytail. I was hoping for the full shave job, but
I'm gonna be honest with you. The full bald head, like you can rock that. What Ziggy has going on right now, there is no salvaging that. It's not a good look for Ziggy Haim.
you almost have to go get your head shaved after that, right?
We have a little like Mo from the Three Stooges happening. It's not a good look. I think it's worse than being shaved bald.
Oh boy.
Oh, what a match and what a moment for Edith Surreal.
Yeah, no doubt. Incredible matchup here tonight. And you think about that gigantic crash through the tables coming off of those road cases, and it is Edith Surreal. She gets her mask back, and Ziggy Haim, snip, snip.
Lost, well, enough of her hair to make it. Listen, I don't want to walk around like that. Ziggy Haim's gonna have to walk around like that. I love it. I'm liking it. I really am.
Well, I can tell you what I'm liking, and that's our matchup next week here at Enjoy Wrestling on Night Moves. Another single match episode, and man, I don't know that we could devote enough time to this. Darius Lockhart battles Lee Moriarty. Talk about an independent wrestling dream match, VEDA.
Hype. That is the word for it. And usually when you say hype, you're a little worried. Is it going to meet the expectations? I'm telling you right now, I know this is going to exceed all the expectations. I'm so excited for this, and I can't wait for next week at Night Moves.
Well, for all of us here at Enjoy Wrestling, I'm Rich Bocchini saying so long from Pittsburgh. We'll see you next week.